He rides in fast with a mic in hand, boots on the ground, he's taking a stand. Talking top ropes and a steel cage fight. Dr. Love's bringing passion every Saturday night. From Nashville bars to the squared up stage, he's calling out legends, flipping the page with a cowboy hat and a wild red heart. He's been loving wrestling from the very start. Yeah. He's Dr. Love, the American cowboy, taking down hate and bringing the joy. From pile drivers to a power bomb kiss, ain't nothing sweeter than a suplex bliss. Red, white, and boots of flame. Aaron loves wrestling, riding that fame. He's breaking the rules, but he's always true. This cowboy's heart bleeds red, white, and blue. Turn up the heat when the lights go low. He's calling matches like a rodeo show with a rebel soul and a wild man's grin. If you step to the mic, you ain't gonna win. He's got love for the stories and love for the fight. Late night talks under neon lights. He'll walk that line between rough and refined. Dr. Love's got a lariat and a mastermind. Yeah, he's Dr. Love, the American cowboy, running on passion, not just a ploy. With fire in his voice and truth in his eyes, he's calling it live where the legend lies. Red, white, and boots of flame. Aaron loves wrestling, riding that fame. From the buckle to the brawl, he stands so tall. Dr. Love's here to give it his all. So raise your glass to the rebel host, to the cowboy doctor we all love most. From heartbreak heels to fan favorite cheers, he's been riding with wrestling for all these years. Dr. Love, the American cowboy. This ain't just a show, it's a power bomb blow. He rides in fast with a mic in hand, boots on the ground, he's taking a stand. Talking top ropes and a steel cage fight. Dr. Love's bringing passion every Saturday night. From Nashville bars to the squared up stage, he's calling out legends, flipping the page with a cowboy hat and a wild red heart. He's been loving wrestling from the very start. Yeah. He's Dr. Love, the American cowboy, taking down hate and bringing the joy. From pile drive sweeter than a suplex bliss. Red, white, and boots of flame. Aaron loves wrestling, riding that fame. He's breaking the rules, but he's always true. This cowboy's heart bleeds red, white, and blue. Lights go down, the bell's about to ring. Aaron's in the booth talking about everything from WWE to you, classics and the rest. You know he's got the passion and he's bringing you the best. Aaron loves wrestling, feel that heat. Every finisher pop.
What's going on, all my wrestling lovers? This is the Aaron Loves Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Love himself. Hey, Ron, I'm a little past few days overdue, but due to my crazy work schedule, I'm going to fit it in. I'm going to get WWE right now, AEW Dynamite soon after this. So tune in after the WWE Raw review for AEW Dynamite review, which was really great last night. But we are going over WWE Monday Night Raw tonight, or right now. And then soon after this, I will be going over AEW Dynamite. Thank y'all, everyone, for tuning in. Thank y'all for supporting me so far. I just hit a milestone of 300 followers. Subscribers, 300 subscribers. One more time. And another. And another.
Yeah.
And another.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done. But yeah, 300 subscribers on YouTube, so I appreciate everybody who's supporting me, and to everyone who supports me in the future. Thank you. Subscribe. This is Aaron Loves Wrestling. I love professional wrestling. AEW, WWE, New Japan, TNA, all that. I love professional wrestling. I mainly cover WWE and AEW, but I try to get in a little bit of TNA, NWA here and there. But mainly it's WWE and AEW. Those are my two go-tos. I love professional wrestling. I enjoy it. And I enjoyed WWE Raw this past week. And I just got to say, anyone out there who is try to put this. How do I put this? If you're out there and you are just constantly, and I mean constantly hating on professional wrestling, whether it's WWE or AEW, and you're in the podcast business, all I got to say is either get out or, I don't know, get out. Because I'm tired of some of these podcasts that get on here hating on WWE, hating on AEW. Like everything is criticism. Have fun. Have fun with professional wrestling. Love professional wrestling. And just have fun. My goodness. Have fun. Wrestling is supposed to be about fun. Wrestling is supposed to be about bringing us together, uniting, having fun, loving professional wrestling, whether it's goofy, whether it's serious, whether it's good storytelling, great matches, or whatever. That's what wrestling is all about. That's what I'm here for. Yes, I give my criticism things I'm not a fan of, but to give you some here in this review. I'm going to give you some in my AEW review, but it does not mean that it's garbage. Does not mean everything sucks in professional wrestling. It doesn't mean that I hate one company or love one company over the other. I just love professional wrestling, and I love WWE and AEW. I do. So that's just all I got to say. Because I'm just tired of the constant over and over of hate. And if you want to call it constructive criticism, you want to call it a criticism, my opinion, but in the end of the day, you're just spreading more negativity and hate in the IWC. I have my opinions too. I'm going to give them to you. I'm going to give you some good ones, and I'm going to give you some in a positive way. Positive, because that's what we're all about here at Aaron Loves Wrestling, because I still love wrestling, even though I might disagree with something. I'm going to let you know what I'm going to disagree with here later in the show. You already know what it is, but I'm going to let you know. But let's get into this review. Enough with my little soapbox rant, but let's get into this review. thank you for everyone who is watching. Go get yourself some Prince Nana coffee. It's in the description below on my YouTube. Go on my Instagram. You can see it pinned up there. Use the link. Go to Prince Nana Coffee and order yourself some Prince Nana coffee. Also, you can go do the same with W Energy. Get yourself some W Energy as well. Use the promo code Aaron Loves Wrestling, and you can get 10% off. So I appreciate everybody coming through, and let's get into this WWE Raw review. The show kicks off with the general manager. Man, I don't know which GM do I love more, Adam Pearce or Nick Aldis. I love both of them. I really love Adam Pearce because he just the way he sells everything. I just love it. I just love it. He's got to probably be my favorite general manager, period, in WWE that I've seen. I just gotta say. Because I love Adam Pearce and his work. He does great. He's a great general manager, and I just love it. Nick Aldis is good too in his own way. They're complete polar opposites, and that's what I love about it. So Adam Pearce comes out and he announces that Seth Rollins will be out for the unforeseeable future because he has shoulder surgery. Yay, Nazim, what's going on? Everyone, show some love to Nazim. That's right. We want to acknowledge you, brother. Thank you.
Acknowledge me.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming in to the chat. Let me know what you think, Nazim Raw. We're going to get into this. It just started, so you came in at the right time. But Adam Pearce comes out and he announces that Seth Rollins will be out for the unforeseeable future due to a shoulder surgery. He got the shoulder injury and his match with Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel, just a simple accident. It's a mistake. Everybody has them, and injuries happen. It's part of the business. And it's unfortunate because Seth Rollins, the head of the division, and this world title run, it was actually going pretty good stories. And right now, they just had to rush up this story. Braun Breaker turning on Rollins last week, spearing him, and now Rollins is out of the division. So Adam Pearce announced that, and then we get Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman, the Vision, coming out. And I got to say, that World Heavyweight title looks good on my boy, Braun Breaker. That's right. Braun Breaker with the World Heavyweight title. It's a must-need here soon. Yes, it is. And on LA Knight, which I'll be talking about a little bit more later because I have a strong opinion about that one. But it looks great on Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is the future of WWE. And my gosh, when I saw that world title on him, I just thought instantly he is the new animal of WWE. That is right. The new animal of the WWE is Braun Breaker. The new animal. So I am glad to see that. He comes out and he talked. Adam Pearce says that he is stripping them of the title and that he needs to hand the world title over. And Braun Breaker responds, well, what if I don't hand it over? What if I don't? That's right, poor LA Knight. But what if I don't hand it over? And Adam Pearce looks at him and looks at Heyman, and then you got Heyman and Breaker talking over in the corner. And then Braun Breaker comes back and says, I'll give it back if you say please. So then Adam Pearce humbles himself as the great general manager that he is, and he says, respectfully hand the title over, please. So he did, and then that was the end of it. Then you had Adam Pearce exit the ring, and then Paul Heyman starts talking, and he is a great general manager, and Paul Heyman said that Seth Rollins couldn't shoulder the Vision. He couldn't. He started dropping some punchlines in there at Seth Rollins, indicating that this is done, this is over, it's not going to be Seth Rollins. But we have Seth Rollins return from injury. That Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins feud is going to be fire. That's all I got to say. That's going to be a great feud. I'm going to enjoy that feud, love it. And who knows, it might even be for the title. We'll see. But we got CM Punk, who is the number one contender, who has earned the right to be number one contender. Adam Pearce announced that there will be a battle royal in Sacramento for another contender, number 2 contender, we should say, for the World Heavyweight Championship to face CM Punk at Saturday Night Main Event on November 1st next weekend. Can't wait for that. That's going to be a great show. So we're going to have that happen at the end of the night. That'll be the main event for Monday Night Raw. So we had Paul Heyman talk about Seth Rollins and then talk about that Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed are the future of the business and that they are going to carry WWE in the future. We have Paul Heyman again with his great promo skills and talking on mic. I mean, Paul Heyman just has a great mind for the business and working the crowd, especially as a heel. And I just love Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman to me is one of the best. So I love this from Paul Heyman. I love Braun Breaker looking like he might be the new leader of the Vision. There's even word that we might have another member join the Vision. I don't know. I kind of like Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed where they're at right now as the lone two in the Vision. I like it was Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman as the manager with these two, just keep it as is. But there's talk of maybe even bringing Austin Theory as a third member for the Vision. I don't mind it, but I just think it would overshadow. He should have been brought in sooner because we could have had the Vision become basically the new Evolution with Seth Rollins as the leader, looking like Triple H. Austin Theory is the new young up-and-comer. Well, technically it would be Braun Breaker because of all three of them are. So nobody could really resemble Ric Flair in the group. But yeah, Braun Breaker representing Batista, it's just that's what kind of gave me. If they brought in Austin Theory a lot sooner, it would sell a lot better, but it didn't happen. So bringing him now, I think it's just a little tad too late. So let's just move on from that. Have Austin Theory push as a strong single superstar, maybe even put him back in NXT, have him redevelop himself and get pushed there. We've had many superstars do it, so have Austin Theory do that. That'd be my opinion. But having him brought in, who knows? I might like it more than I am thinking I am now. But we'll see. But it was great to see this kind of unfold in the story because when we see Seth Rollins return from the shoulder surgery, our shoulder injury, it's going to be great because we're going to get Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. I heard he's even going to be out going past WrestleMania. So this is going to be a long road to recovery for Seth Rollins, praying for Seth Rollins and hope and when he returns, he's probably going to be one of the biggest baby faces in the company and not a heel anymore. That's why I'm betting. So yeah, we got Seth Rollins out, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in. So we got this going in for the future. Next, we get the tag team title match. That's what we get next. We get the tag team championship match for on Raw between AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, which we could call them Team AJ Lee. Just saying. But it was a really good match. I really enjoyed this tag team match. And at first, I thought it was an odd pairing with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, but I actually kind of like them together. They got great chemistry together. And it was great to see AJ Styles with another championship. It's with the tag title. Excuse me. It's the tag team championships again, but it's great to see him win another title. Next year is his retirement tour year, so we'll see what happens here with the tag team championships being put on AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. You had Judgment Day, JD McDonough, and Finn Balor holding for quite a while and hardly any title defenses, and they were just kind of there. But now they're with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, so we'll see where it goes from there. Who will be next in line to face them for the titles? But I enjoyed this match. It was really good. Really good tag team wrestling right here. And we'll see what goes down with Finn Balor, JD McDonough, and the Judgment Day. We'll see how this plays out and what will be the outcome of this, especially storyline-wise. I have a feeling Finn Balor is coming at the Intercontinental title. Might even win it from Dominic when he turns on Dominic. I just feel that coming. But it was a great match, in my opinion. I give this a solid A+. Great tag team wrestling, and I enjoyed it. Next, we get the men's Intercontinental Championship match with Dirty Dominic Mysterio putting the title on the line against Rusev. And man, I just got to say, I mean, this match to me was a solid, I would say a solid B- in my opinion. I really hope we get Rusev pushed soon, because Rusev to me deserves a good, strong push. He's a great heel, a strong character, and he could be in the world title mix. I mean, feuds with him and Gunther for the world title, him with Braun Breaker. I mean, you got Rusev to me as a star, and he returned to WWE months ago, and just to see him back, I just would like Rusev to be pushed in the main title picture. What's going on? So I'm going, Chris. How you doing? I'm gonna keep working hard. What's going on, Jacob? Fatu era, Fatu. Hot take: AJ helped Dragon Lee in the few weeks, then Rey Mysterio in the past 2 years. I don't know. I think Rey Mysterio did good for Dragon Lee, but AJ Styles and Dragon Lee's a pretty good pair up. So we'll see. Yeah, it's sad that Fatu's injured. I agree, brother. Hopefully it's not too long, but from what I've seen from the reports, but again, I take that with a grain of salt because of the dirt sheets. I hope Fatu will be back sooner rather than later. But back to this Intercontinental Championship match. He had Rusev and Dominic Mysterio going in a great match, in my opinion. Dirty Dom, the heel work. Dirty Dom is a star. Okay, if you don't think Dirty Dom's a star, I don't know what to tell you, because Dirty Dominic Mysterio, I mean, honestly, he's going to win that World Heavyweight Championship. If he doesn't, this will be an absolute failure on Creative and Triple H if they don't put that World Heavyweight Championship on Dominic Mysterio in the future. I ain't talking soon. Maybe some point next year. But if they don't put that World Heavyweight Championship on him at some point in the next 5 years, I would say, within the next 5 years, this will be a huge disappointment, because Dominic Mysterio is over, and he could be one of the top heels in the company if they keep on working with this, because he does it well. He does it really well. He sells it, and they're just wrestlers that they're great at being a babyface and they're great at being a heel. And if they do the opposite, it's good. It's all right. But they're better at being the heel or the babyface, and Dominic is better at being a heel, in my opinion. He is just great as a heel. I love him as a heel, and seeing his work the way he's going now, and who knows what will happen when Liv Morgan returns, but especially with this Roxanne storyline going on. I mean, Dirty Dom's just he's getting all the girls, man. He's getting all the girls. You know, we had Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, now Roxanne. Who's next? Raquel, she next? I don't know. Dirty Dom, getting all the girls. But yeah, he's a great heel. He's a great heel, and I love it. I hope Rusev gets his push, and with the Intercontinental Championship at least, maybe he'll defeat Dominic one day. But Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio is great at being a heel. He is, and honestly, he don't need Judgment Day. I would like for the Judgment Day, in my opinion, to end. JD McDonough go his own way. Finn Balor goes his own way in the singles competition. He could be added into the World Heavyweight title picture, because WWE Raw needs more superstars in the World Heavyweight title picture. They do. Especially now with Seth Rollins being out. You got CM Punk, Jey Uso. I mean, I no hate to Jey Uso, but we've seen it. We've seen it twice. So Gunther's still out. Who knows when he'll return. So we got Punk. I mean, we can get LA Knight, which I got opinion on that later. Just be patient and wait. But LA Knight can still be in the title picture. We can add Dominic up in there. Rusev. I mean, Finn Balor, especially Finn Balor, give it another shot with the world title. I mean, he had that one Universal Championship victory, and it ended shortly. And then since then, WWE hasn't done nothing with Finn Balor since. To me, WWE has fumbled Finn Balor really badly. And I would just like to see him utilized better in the World Heavyweight Championship picture. Having Finn Balor and with the Intercontinental and these tag team and these little funny segments, to me, I just hate it. I mean, I remember seeing Finn Balor, Prince Deville, and or Prince Devitt, I should say, in the New Japan Pro Wrestling when they won the IWGP title and all that stuff, and being with the Bullet Club. Put Finn Balor at the top of the main roster in the World Heavyweight Championship picture. He deserves it. He's earned it, and he could be a top babyface, in my opinion. In that, I mean, heel too, but a top babyface. Have him bring the Bullet Club back. I mean, or have him align with Cody in the club. I mean, can we get the Bullet Club just reuniting in WWE? Finn Balor, AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes. Maybe they can add someone new in the mix. JD McDonough could join. I mean, just come on. That'd be a great heel, or not great heel faction, but that'd be a great faction right there. I mean, maybe heel faction, but that'd be great. Seeing all them back together. But having Finn Balor face Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Both main title pictures right now are looking very, 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 very lackluster. I mean, you got Cody Rhodes going up against Drew McIntyre right now, but who's after Drew McIntyre? Who do you got after Drew McIntyre if Drew does not win the WWE Championship next weekend? World Heavyweight title picture. CM Punk, Jey Uso. Whoever wins, I'm thinking it's going to be Punk, but then who else after that? And we can get LA Knight, to lose again, to job again? Again, got a strong opinion at the end of that. At the end, we'll save it. But who else for the main titles in WWE? I mean, come on. We need some more top stars being pushed in the main title picture because it's not looking – the field's looking really really small. It's not a whole lot to choose from. But this match was a great match. But Dominic Mysterio and Rusev, I give it a good, like I said, good B-, mainly because Rusev didn't win. I was wanting Rusev to win. And then now we're going on to the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. Maxine Dupree and Becky Lynch. And I really thought this match, especially for Maxine Dupree, she got something, okay? She got something. She's got great in-ring work. She's selling it. She's doing great, getting better on the mic. WWE might have a future star in her. They keep working with her. Don't drop the ball and fumble her. She can be a top star. She could be a champion. She could be an Intercontinental champion. She could be a Women's World Champion. Maxine Dupree, if they keep working with her, and especially if they find her gimmick, because right now it's working with this Alpha Academy thing, but once she breaks out from this, if she finds herself, and she finds that gimmick that just clicks, and it just goes over the top, Maxine Dupree can be a future star. This match right here was great to me. This match right here, it was an A. I'd say B+, because the only reason I give it B+ is because of it be ending in a disqualification with Becky Lynch hitting Dupree with the championship to get disqualified and end the match. So I just thought this right here was that was a letdown. I had a feeling Maxine wouldn't win it, but it would have been awesome if we get to see surprise victory. A lot of people were saying we're thinking I was crazy for saying so, but I mean, we just had Ilya Dragunov win the United States Championship on an open challenge, and we didn't see it coming. He just came back from injury. He just came back, boom, and now he's U.S. champ. I love it. It's great. But Maxine Dupree, maybe she can win that Women's Intercontinental Championship, and she can hold that belt for a little while. I don't know. They got a star there with her, but this was a fantastic match in my opinion. I enjoyed it. We also have Stephanie Valcour and Roxanne Perez. Another great match, another great women's match right here. The women shined in this match. Roxanne Perez and Stephanie Valcour. Valcour defeated Roxanne Perez, and I thought this was a good A match, a solid A for me for this one. Roxanne Perez and Stephanie Valcour put on a great match here. And at the end of the match, they attacked Stephanie Valcour, and out comes Nikki Bella. A surprise help right there. I didn't see that one coming. But seeing her, Nikki Bella, helping Stephanie Valcour, it's kind of odd. I'm not a fan of the pairing, but who knows? They might make it work. But this was a odd pairing, in my opinion. See Nikki Bella come back in this way. We'll see where that goes. If it goes and leads to a women's world championship, I don't think I'll be a fan of it. I have a feeling one day they're probably going to put that title on her or the Intercontinental. I just have a feeling it might happen. I'm not for it, but who knows? She's talked about having a retirement run with her sister with the women's tag team titles. Maybe we'll get that, and I wouldn't be opposed to that, seeing Brie come back. But I don't know if Brie can, because Bryan Danielson's in AEW, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But if Brie did, I don't know. It would be something. It would be something to see the Bella Twins over in AEW with that new women's tag titles. So even if Brie does this with her in WWE, I don't see that being the end. I'm sure they'll go over there and win those titles, maybe even a TNA to win those titles. They can rack up them titles. Now that we got these women's championships, because they first started, there wasn't any women's tag team titles. So now we got it. So them going and collecting these title victories before they officially retire, I think that'll be a good thing for Nikki and Brie Bella. That's just my opinion. But this is a good match right here. And then now we had the main event, the Battle Royale. It was a really good Battle Royale. And then we had Jimmy and Jey in there with the tension that they got going on. The tension, the bloodline stick, man. Tension stick. Jey and Jimmy are not look on the same page. Jey think he's bigger than the bloodline. He think he's better than Jimmy. And he won this Battle Royale. So we're going to have Jey Uso facing off against CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's Saturday Night Main Event. I just got to say, I disagree with the decision. I do. Jey Uso? Really? No hate to Jey Uso. None whatsoever. But I think they could have went a different direction with this. Have LA Knight win. Jey and Jimmy arguing. LA Knight capitalize on it and win. Throw them both over and win this thing. Or them arguing and LA Knight throws one over. Dominic Mysterio throws the other Uso over, and then that would further the bloodline story even more, in my opinion, because you had them arguing, they weren't on the same page, and all of a sudden they both get eliminated, and now you got real tension. They both basically cost each other this opportunity to go for the world championship. And then you leave LA Knight, Dominic Mysterio in the middle. The last two, LA Knight throws over Dom. You get LA Knight facing CM Punk in Saturday Night Main Event. That's where I think this should have went. That's what I think this should have done. Having Jey Uso again, the opinions are strong. A lot of people disagreeing with it. I mean, we'll see where this goes. Maybe Jimmy will try to help Jey win the title at Saturday Night Main Event, and he cost him the World Heavyweight Championship. And if that's the case, then that'll further the bloodline story. We get Punk as the world champion, but then what's next? We get Punk versus LA Knight for the world title. I mean, what's next for the world championship out of who wins between CM Punk and Jey Uso? Should be LA Knight. Should be in there. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind a fatal four-way with Braun Breaker, LA Knight, CM Punk, Jey Uso for this world championship Saturday Night Main Event. All top contenders for the title. Vacate the title. Put those four in the mix. And you have yourself a great fatal four-way match, and that's where either LA Knight or CM Punk can win the title. But LA Knight should have been world champion by now. LA Knight should have been the world heavyweight champion by now. This guy has been over for the past 2.5 years with the crowd. Every time his music hits, the crowd pops. They get behind the, yeah, let's do this right. Let's do this right. They get behind that.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
What was that?
Shut up, I'm talking. Yeah.
I mean, LA Knight is a top star in the company, a superstar, and for WWE to fumble like this with him and not have him as world champion, put him in the world title mix at least, when he's lost, he should have been world champion, should at least held that title once, I say twice, of all the opportunities he's had, but it's just, in my opinion, ridiculous on how they dropped the ball with him so far. I mean, him having a feud with LA Knight and Punk going into WrestleMania, I think that'd be great. And then LA Knight could get his victory there. LA Knight is over with the crowd. LA Knight is a top star. LA Knight is a superstar. If you don't like him, that is your opinion, but how do you not like him? How do you not? I mean, I remember a certain wrestler, certain superstar back in the day had the crowd doing what? 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 Hell yeah. I remember that. Now we got LA Knight. And he's got in the crowd going, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, come on. Having LA Knight lose again for the world title, it's like, well, what are we going to do here? What's next? Why isn't he getting a world championship opportunity? Why? Why is he not getting a world heavyweight championship opportunity? Or a run, a title run, an opportunity for a title run is what I'm saying. He's got many opportunities. He's been in several world title matches, but why hasn't he won it? Is my question. Why are they not going with LA Knight? Looks like they're going with CM Punk and Jey Uso again. Who wins that? I don't know. I am betting Punk, but I wouldn't doubt they put the world title on Jey Uso again. And we'll see where this goes. I'm thinking, this is me, we'll probably get Jey Uso winning that World Championship, and then it might set up Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns later down the road for the World Heavyweight Championship. That we're going to go. I think that we're going to go with the route with Seth Rollins, but it might be Jey Uso. I mean, Punk, in my opinion, would be better. Have him win the world title, get him to have that title run with, and then we have Roman Reigns come in and dethrone him for the championship. If they're not going to go with LA Knight, which they should go with LA Knight. But, I mean, dropping the ball on him again, this would be a great feud. I mean, if LA Knight went into this, would he even win and become the world champion? I think LA Knight deserves to be the world champion. If you do, how about you put yeah in the comments? If you think LA Knight deserves a world championship title run, give me a yeah in the comments. Let me know. Like, subscribe, and give me a yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. In the comments. But that's the Raw. That's Raw right there. That's the Raw Monday Night Raw review. It was a great show, in my opinion. It was a really good show. What's next for Becky Lynch in the Women's Intercontinental Championship? Now we're done with Maxine Dupree. I'm assuming we're going with AJ Lee soon. I highly doubt she's going to have that one off, and that's it. I'm assuming maybe Survivor Series, we're going to get AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and AJ Lee will win the Intercontinental Championship. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm thinking. We get AJ Lee and Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. So we'll have that going. The World Heavyweight Championship, I'm going with CM Punk. That's who I'm going with, but it could be Jey Uso. Let me know who you think. Should have been LA Knight, but we'll see. Dominic Mysterio, who's next to challenge him for the Men's Intercontinental Championship. We got Penta again. Penta should be Intercontinental Champion soon. He should be the one that is throwing him for the Intercontinental Championship. Rusev won't be bad. Bring back Ludwig Kaiser and have him in the mix and get rid of this El Grande Americano gimmick. But I don't know. We'll see. Chad Gable leaving, him dethroning Dominic Mysterio for that title. But, when he returns from injury. But that's my Monday Night Raw review. Let me know what you think. What do you think of Monday Night Raw? We got Chris here saying that Raw was average, in my opinion. Really enjoyed Styles and Dragon Lee as World Tag Team Champions. Valkyrie versus Perez was good. And Becky and Heyman backstage conversation. Yeah, speaking of that was a good conversation. Becky basically saying she doesn't trust Paul Heyman, that she never trusted him, but that Seth Rollins has always had never trusted him either. He was just surprised it took him longer than it did to turn on him. So if you didn't trust him, then why did you align with him? Just saying. To me, that part didn't make sense. Didn't. If Seth Rollins did not trust Paul Heyman, then why did he align with Paul Heyman? Just saying. Just saying. I'm sorry, but I don't trust someone. I'm not doing anything with them or for them. Don't trust you. But maybe he thought Braun and Bronson would have his back. And sadly, that was not the case. But it was a good show. Solid B for me for Monday Night Raw. Let me know what you think. What do you think of WWE Monday Night Raw? Let me know. Right now, here, this episode is Dynamite review. That's right. AW Dynamite was great last night. Did do a watch along because I was at work all day yesterday. Woke up early. Had about worked a 12-hour shift. So by the time I got home, I was beat. So all I want to do is just enjoy and watch it. I didn't have the energy for a watch along, but I'll be back for another. Should be back for Monday Night Raw with Devin this Monday, or Devin the Tribal Chief Raw watch along. So tune into that. This was a great Monday Night Raw. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Monday Night Raw. I loved it. Like and subscribe. I got 300 subscribers, and I appreciate everyone subscribing. I appreciate everybody supporting me. Hit that hype button. I just discovered there's a hype button for YouTube now. Go hit on all my videos, all my reviews, my watch-alongs, everything. Get me up there in the algorithm, please. I love professional wrestling. I'm here to bring honest, positive reviews of the shows that, yes, I like them. And if I don't like them, I'll give an honest review. And just because I disagree with the decision of Jey Uso winning doesn't mean I think it's garbage. I'm going to still tune in to see what this turns into, what this story turns into. Just because I didn't like it, just because I think LA Knight should get it, doesn't mean that I'm still going to tune in. I don't think Jey Uso winning is necessarily a bad decision. I think it's going to be fun to see him and CM Punk. But we'll see if he gets a third title reign for the with the World Championship. We'll see. We'll see where this leads. Because if it leads to him and Roman Reigns for that world title, it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. It's going to further this bloodline story where we'll have Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. Maybe it might turn into where Roman puts tribal chief status on the line against Jey Uso's World Heavyweight Championship. Maybe that's how it works, and that's how Jey Uso becomes the new tribal chief. Just saying, might happen. That'd be a great storytelling in my opinion. But seeing this play out, we'll see. I just love professional wrestling, y'all. So help me out here. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on X. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Threads. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Again, like this. Hit the hype button. Get me up there in the algorithm because I want to share the love of professional wrestling with honest reviews and not negativity and not hate and not scream at you and not cuss at you or call you mental or anything like that. Just loving professional wrestling. So love all y'all. I appreciate this. Appreciate y'all support. Subscribe, like, hit the notification bell for more and future episodes. I appreciate everybody tuning in. That is today's episode. Tune in here shortly for the AEW Dynamite review. Love all y'all. Peace out. And just remember, love professional wrestling. Have a good one, y'all.
Lights go down, the bell's about to ring. Aaron's in the booth talking about everything from WWE to you, classics and the rest. You know he's got the passion and he's bringing you the best. Aaron loves wrestling, feel that